My name is Mark Strella, and I've been living in New Orleans for about 5 years. I came here in 2008 when I went to Tulane University. And at Tulane, I studied political economy and urban studies, so I was interested in cities, city economic systems, things of that nature. And upon graduating, I wanted to stick around. I loved the city for numerous reasons, one of which was that New Orleans looks differently than pretty much every city in America. And a large reason behind that is because of the dominance of local independent businesses here. So Stay Local is Greater New Orleans' independent business alliance. So we're a network that connects locally owned independent businesses with resources, customers, and each other. So it's a mixture of a number of things. It's marketing and promotion. It's putting on events that raise the profile of businesses or that are educational. We do a lot of, workshops, things of that nature. And we also do advocacy, so working on issues that are holding local small businesses back. We have a number of initiatives that we use to promote our members. Every year we put out a print directory, and that print directory is essentially a guide to the local businesses of New Orleans. So people, all over, you can find it all over town. It's called the Urban Legend. You pick it up and it's just your guide to, oh, I didn't know I could get that local. And there you have it, the business is right in front of you. We have a number of funding sources. First of all, we're a member-supported organization, so members pay dues that keep us in the black. We also have a couple of major sponsors, larger businesses, larger local businesses that are excited about what we're doing and really see the value to the New Orleans economy for what we do, and therefore support us financially. And also our parent organization is a nonprofit called the Urban Conservancy. They're local, they're right here. Local businesses appreciate what we're doing for a number of reasons. We're someone in their corner, someone they can turn to for advice if they need help navigating something, if they need a referral. We're there for them. We're kind of their go-to. But we also, part of our goal is to drive business to our members. And, we see that a lot. People coming in saying they heard about the business through Stay Local. So that's invaluable because it's essentially low-cost marketing for these small businesses. There are countless reasons why shopping local is better for your community than shopping at a non-local store. One of which is that local businesses make more efficient use of public resources. So a great example is the new Costco that came in, which is of course a big box with a sea of parking in front of it. And for the year before, when they were building it, the city was working on a new traffic interchange, a new light system, and it was just under construction for like a year. And it cost the city money to do all that, to accommodate Costco and its big box. And it's going to cost the city more money in the coming years because we just have a sea of parking lot, and that's close to the bottom of the bowl, and so it's not taking into account stormwater management. Whereas smaller local businesses tend to be, much more able to plug into a nice walkable commercial corridor where the city doesn't need to make extensive street upgrades. It doesn't dramatically impact the amount of stormwater that's retained or not retained. So what you find is that the city, and by the city I mean taxpayers, pay a lot less for local businesses to operate than they do when a major chain wants to come in and plop down a big box and a sea of 700 parking spaces. choose a local independent business, your expenditure has 2 to 3 times the economic impact on the city than it would have if that purchase was made at a non-local chain or, say, online from a non-local online retailer. And the major reason behind that is because local businesses then re-spend that money on things like local accountants, local graphic designers, local suppliers, things of that nature. And what happens is your expenditure just supported jobs in all of those areas. So it's this ripple effect that goes much further than just that expenditure at that one business. And what happens is that because of this effect, it's called the local multiplier effect. Your purchase is able to support more jobs, more income, more growth in economic growth than it would have had you spent it at a chain or a non-local online retailer. Running an independent business is hard because you have to do everything from scratch. There's no parent organization telling you what the menu is. There's no parent organization telling you what your logo looks like. There's no parent organization running commercials for you. It's all on you. You literally run every aspect of your business from the product to what your signage looks like. So it's tough, and that's part of what Stay Local tries to do is, educate business owners, help them out, do whatever we can to support them in their quest to be an independent business owner. So if you think you have what it takes and you want to open something that's unique, that makes its own mark, that doesn't just borrow a concept from somewhere else, go the independent route. We're not against franchising or anything of that nature. It's a great, route to business ownership for a lot of people. But at the end of the day, we're here to support the local independent entrepreneurs who, don't have that support system behind them.